station back in 1950. How about a big welcome for Cigar? Cigar looked like a champion, but he had some physical setbacks as a youngster too. He couldn't start racing until February 1993 as a 3-year-old. Only 3 months before the Triple Crown, he had too much maturing and catching up to do. So his owners didn't even think about trying to push him so hard so early. But Cigar ran mostly on a turf or grass track in '93, mostly because it tends to be easier on a young or more delicate horse's body than the dirt. And he struggled on that surface. He only won 2 of 9 races that year, and he was above average, but definitely not living up to the talent he showed in his morning works. His owners, Alan and Madeline Paulson, moved him to New York in 1994, but his new trainer, Bill Mott, had no luck with Cigar on the grass there either. So finally that fall, Mr. Mott tried a little dirt race with Cigar, and he won it by 8 lengths, so he never set foot on a turf course again. And once he hit the dirt, Cigar became a superstar. He reeled off those 16 straight victories, which tied the modern-day record under his regular jockey, Jerry Bailey. Forgot if I mentioned him already. But along the way, Cigar won the Breeders' Cup Classic in 1995, his last race of that year. He had easily gone 10 for 10 that season. And in the Classic, he set a new stakes record for the mile-and-a-quarter event, even though it was run on a muddy track, which tends to slow horses down a bit. Then he took the streak to a whole new level in March of '96 when he was flown halfway around the world to Dubai for the first Dubai World Cup. This was the richest race that had ever been run. And for the first time during his win streak, Cigar was seriously tested in the stretch by another horse. And for the first time, we got to see what he was really made of when he actually had to fight. He passed the test with flying colors. He gutted out a thrilling half-length win, showed the true heart of a champion, and was dubbed Horse of the World. Cigar took the streak to 16 that July. Just an unbelievable beat. He wasn't quite able to get it to 17 to break the record, but did very well the rest of the year. And when he retired that November, Cigar was the richest horse ever, with earnings of just under $10 million. He was unanimously named the U.S. Thoroughbred Horse of the Year in 1995 and '96, and he went to stud in '97 with very high hopes and a $75,000 stud fee per mare bred to him. But he was quickly found to be completely sterile. Fertility treatments did not help him over 2 years. They determined really nothing could help Cigar, and he was brought to the horse park so his fans could visit him. He's been pretty much a star ever since. Cigar is still very much a stallion, and he knows he's great. He doesn't see it as a big problem that he's sterile. A lot of people, it must be terribly embarrassing, but Cigar doesn't see it that way. He thinks the world of himself, as you can imagine with such a great athlete. And he's got a huge personality. He thinks he's a big dog. He just likes to play all the time. But he also likes to show how beautiful he is. He's doing pretty well this show. And Cigar is 16.3 inches tall, almost 22 years old, looking and feeling fantastic. Cigar he was named the 18th greatest thoroughbred of the entire 20th century and the racehorse of the decade for thoroughbreds for the 1990s. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the incomparable Cigar. And there's one more horse in the barn who will probably be showing at 3:15. He's got this show up. His name is Go for Gin. He gives us enough trouble in one show that we like to just let him show once a day. He's not easy to show, but he just likes to play too. Just doesn't leave you alone at all. Go for Gin is in the first stall.